It's 1907, and you are an explorer who has sailed back to the newly discovered seventh continent off the coast of Antarctica. As new adventure awaits, you've been struck with a terrible curse, and it's up to you to uplift this curse.
Hey guys, and thanks for joining us here at Tantrum House Studio J. I'm Shantelle Du.
And I'm Jonah Du, and today we're reviewing the game The Seventh Continent, Classic Edition from Serious Poulp. This game is from designers Ludovic Roudy and Bruno Sauter, and the art is also done by Ludovic Roudy.
This is a 1 to 4 player cooperative choose-your-own-adventure exploration and survival board game that can be played anywhere from 5 to 1,000 minutes.
Oh. 1,000 minutes? Seriously?
Seriously. And Serious Poulp was kind enough to send us a copy of the game with the Crystal Song expansion. To check out, let's go ahead and see how it's played.
Each player will select a character and then will explore the seventh continent by resolving exploration cards and putting numbered adventure cards into play, which will gradually form the board.
During the game, players decide collectively which character will perform an action on the terrain card their figure is standing on. The permanent event cards attached to the terrain card and the cards they have in their hands and in their inventory.
To take these actions, you will use an action deck that represents the collective life force of your characters. All actions work the same way. You must pay their cost and obtain the required number of successes. Then you will apply the consequence of the action, which depends on the success or failure of that action. 1,000 minutes of fun. Ha! Seriously, one of the best parts of this game is the replayability. Everyone in your exploring party, the folks that you're playing with, they get to decide when and where you move for the good of the group and lifting the curse, which makes the second or third time that you play this game almost never like a time that you've actually played it before.
Exactly. I thought that the ability to kind of go wherever you want and do whatever you want to do was daunting at first, but after a while, it just really tends to grow on you. The choose your own adventure game really can have you on your toes.
In addition to the game, if you fail at performing an action, you may have some pretty bad consequences. For example, you take negative state cards, which in turn force you to discard cards from the action deck, which means you end up reducing your life force.
Yep, and if you want to stack the odds in your favor, however, you may choose to draw more cards from the action deck to get more successes. But as Jonah mentioned, taking cards from that action deck means that you're actually taking from your life force. It's a constant balancing act.
Yeah, there's a reason they tell you the game can also be played in 5 minutes. There's a component of skill and bonus cards that you have in your hand that I like as well. Between the item cards and the help from the other players, these can be helpful by decreasing the cost of your actions or by increasing the chances of success.
Correct. Unlike most board games, the Seventh Continent is a non-stop adventure. I like how you can play it solo or play it with others, and it can take up to several hours to uplift that curse, or at least die trying. Which is why I enjoy the easy saving system the game has, so you can always come back and continue to play at any time.
Yeah, you can get hours of enjoyment from the Seventh Continent. If you like those choose-your-own-adventure books when you were a kid or an adult, then you'll love this game. The cooperative features of the game are fun, and the ability to play alone makes this game stand out in my mind. The Seventh Continent was backed by thousands of folks on Kickstarter, and Serious Poulp is going to have a tough time filling the shoes to top this game. So as always, if you like our videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel and watch some of our other videos and content, and maybe leave us a comment or two. Thanks!